wanted to take this class because I had a vague idea of how like African empires were more advanced than people assume. And in this class we learned how like gender, sexuality was something that lots of African empires and indigenous communities were pretty advanced in, but colonization forced Christianity onto them and stripped them of that knowledge.
I joined African Descent because I wanted to get a fuller perspective when looking back on our history, and I think that this side of social studies has been more or less quiet for many years, and so I think it's so important to be able to put both sides of history together.
So I took African Descent in BC because I thought it was an interesting course. I had Madame Fester as a teacher in previous years, and the way that she teaches her courses is really based around the students' learning. And we hear a lot about how racism is systemic, but this course actually provided insight into what the systems are in place and the origin of those systems. And so far I've really learned the interconnectedness of different factors that play into oppression that we see in the world today. I'm excited about what we've learned, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone in this class can do, as well as myself, with a greater perspective.
I think the most important thing that I've learned so far isn't the individual lessons, but rather the bigger ideas, and hearing concepts that I've already been exposed to or heard before, repeated back to me over and over again, and being able to hear other people's opinions rather than just turning them over in my own head by myself. I think that exposure is something that you don't get in very many classes, and for that reason I'm really glad I took this class.
I took this course because it was my first opportunity in my whole high school career to actually learn about Black people in class. Often in history courses we focus specifically on Eurocentric history, and I thought it was really important and really crucial in my learning to actually learn about something different. I feel like the learning I had in this class would be how to have like productive discussions on race, and that was something I'll definitely take with me into the future.
Okay, I wanted to take this course because I wanted to supplement the lack of Black and African history we learned in our other history courses, and I also thought it would just be helpful knowledge in my life.
Go. So I took the course because Madame Fester offers a new learning experience that shines light on a culture and a whole different learning experience that we were unaware of, that the school board has neglected to. And Madame Fester was such a great teacher last year that I just had to take this class.
Okay. I chose to take BC Black History because last year when I took Madame Fester's social justice class, I read Stamped from the beginning, and I just thought that the ideas shown in that novel were pretty awesome, and I really wanted to learn more about the subject of Black history in Canada.